beautiful.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're going to be counting down our picks for the top 10 times Britain copied America, but failed.
No one wants to see her embarrassed and humiliated on television. That's why they cancelled her chat show.
Yeah, nice sentence.
Williams win!
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Can't beat 'em, copy him, or at least try. For this list, we'll be looking at the times the UK took its cues from its younger cousins across the pond to mostly unflattering results. This is just one instance where we should realise we do things our way and excel at it. Number 10, Black Friday.
Retailers say Black Friday is a success.
Since the Black Friday trend began in the US, there's been hundreds of injuries reported and even deaths have hit double figures as shoppers scramble to buy things they don't really need at prices they can't really believe. Meanwhile, during Black Friday in the UK, you may be inconvenienced by someone knocking into your trolley with theirs at Asda. The cheek. The post-Thanksgiving tradition just hasn't caught on quite as much in Britain, with sales not having the same hoo-ha about them that they do in the States. Well, thankfully.
Anybody that was in any of those stores should be asking themselves the question, what was I doing? Why was I behaving like that?
Number 9, Days Like These.
Eric Foreman, you're just the funniest person I've ever met.
No, I wouldn't go as... Yes, I am.
That 70s show lasted an impressive 8 seasons and a whopping 200 episodes in the US. Its UK remake, Days Like These, lasted a measly 10 episodes, not even being successful enough to see out its first series of 13 episodes.
Yes, but if my dad catches me nicking poos, he will kill me.
Eric, I'm willing to take that risk.
Despite having the same characters, stories, and even dialogue in most cases, the show simply never caught on with British audiences, with most preferring the original. And while the American version introduced future stars such as Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, the British incarnation gave us,
Yeah, nice sentence.
Number 8, Glamorous Gambling. The US has Las Vegas. The UK has a couple of casinos somewhere, and Ray Winston's floating head on telly, giving you the latest odds for the footy, whilst conversely warning you to gamble responsibly so not to piss away your mortgage over Mo Salah hitting the bar. No wonder James Bond always does his gambling abroad.
Send the barman over, please.
Gambling may not be legal everywhere stateside, but where it does get the all clear, they go all out, with Atlantic City 2 topping anything this side of the Atlantic. Number 7, Fast Food. Obesity is an ever-growing problem in the US, and with their variety of fast food on offer, you can see why. Whilst McDonald's, KFC, Burger King, and the like have caught on in the UK, their menus are limited compared to their American counterparts. And while we may now have Subway and even Taco Bell, we're still lacking the likes of Popeye's Chicken and White Castle. The UK has some of its own offerings, but can't help but posh it up with the likes of Pret a Manger. Please. Number 6, Theme Parks.
Don't look down.
It's not just the casinos, burgers and waistlines that are bigger in the US, it's the roller coasters too. Size isn't everything, the less endowed may cry, but it's also safe to say that Thorpe Park doesn't quite live up to the magic of Disney World. If we're being honest, even Epcot tops Chessington World of Adventures. But then, America is more spacious than Britain, allowing their amusement parks to be bigger and better. In fact, the Disney World car park dwarfs most, if not all, British theme parks en masse. Number 5, Roasting Celebrities.
Oh, Bill, all your friends are either dead or they hate you. To be fair, I'm a little of column A and a little of column B.
In the US, we've seen celebrities the likes of Justin Bieber and Bruce Willis get roasted. In the UK, we've had Chris Tarrant and Davina McCall. It wasn't just the American roasty offerings where the British take was topped for star power, it was every department.
No one wants to see her embarrassed and humiliated on television. That's why they cancelled her chat show.
As good a host as Jimmy Carr is, he doesn't have the same level of international recognition of, say, Seth Rogen or Kevin Hart. Then you have the roasters. It's just no contest between Will Ferrell and Snoop Dogg compared to Keith Lemon and Chris Moyles.
She'd heard there was a big eviction going on.
Number 4, Televised Debates. Televised political debates have been an American tradition since the 1960s, all part of turning presidential campaigns into entertainment.
You have to ask yourself at home, why won't David Cameron act on those hedge funds?
The UK joined the fray in 2010, then half-arsed them ever since. Britain's politicians, of course, don't have quite as big personalities as their American contemporaries. If Theresa May hadn't turned down Jeremy Corbyn for a debate back in 2019, it probably wouldn't have had all the drama and pomp that Trump versus Hillary had anyhow.
Donald supported the invasion of Iraq.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
Wrong.
proved over and over again.
Wrong.
He actually advocated for the actions we took in Libya.
Perhaps we could spice up the format and have them battle it out in Thunderdome. Number 3, 1990s pop punk. Britain invented genuine punk, then America turned it into brightly coloured skater punk. And then the UK turned Green Day into McFly and Busted. Outside of that, there's not too many you probably would have heard of. Whereas the US had groups like Blink-182 and The Offspring and countless more that helped supply the soundtrack of many a teen's upbringing and for many American Pie movies. The American pop-punk bands were cool, which isn't an adjective you would find sharing a sentence with McFly and Busted. Number 2, the late night talk show.
Williams wins!
Late night talk shows are ratings juggernauts in the US, seeing runs that last for years and potentially even decades. These include the likes of Jimmy Kimmel Live and The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Hell, even Blighty's own James Corden has got in on the act in the States with The Late Late Show with James Corden.
Hello everyone, I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh look, Andy Richter's got his own show. Welcome to The Late Late Show, everybody.
The Nightly Show was Britain's answer to those, featuring a rotating slate of hosts from David Walliams to John Bishop. It didn't manage to pull in enough viewers for a second series.
Don't look at Twitter, okay, next week, because I will be slagging you off.
Number 1, cartoons aimed at adults.
He's a box! My boy's a box! Damn you! A box!
The US have given the world adult cartoons that are not only some of the greatest animated series of all time, but some of the greatest series ever. Period. While the likes of The Simpsons and South Park have arguably passed their prime, they reached unparalleled success in their heydays.
What do you say, Peter?
It could be fun.
And that's not even to mention the likes of Family Guy, Archer, Rick and Morty, or even the Flintstones. Britain's response was Channel 4's Full English, which lasted one series and panned by critics and audiences alike for its poor humour and animation. But hey, at least we're better at everything else, right?
It's beautiful.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.